Hey ho, it's the Med time. We got two different videos for Mez and Skip It's this time because we don't want to have to. I mean, we're already forcing you to watch us already. We're like driving to your house and, holding the Glock to your head and be like, watch the goddamn video.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Actually, could you like and subscribe? That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be nice.
I forgot to say this, but last video, if we're giving away for the top 10, last is subjective depending on the order you watched it. Our top 10 video for this week, if you like, subscribe, and most importantly, comment your like number, then you're going to win all Kyle's books. Radioactive Spider-Man, Predator versus Marvel Universe, whatever that one was. No Man's Land. Yeah. G.I. Joe. News from the Fallout. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I always in my head. You're gonna win all these if you do those things. And if you do those things for this video,
okay.
I don't even know what he has yet, but you're gonna win Kyle's Skip It's Him As again. We're giving away all Kyle's stuff. Hopefully he washes his hands when he reads his books. He has a kid, so I don't know, man. Maybe he's got, baby food and poop all over his hands. I mean, that's what I eat
every day.
I was going to make a really bad joke. I was going to say, I still have baby food and poop on my hands. And I don't have any kids, so figure that one out.
Right. Riddle me that.
Somebody go check Sean's basement. That was just a dark sense of humor. I swear to God.
I love it.
Trouble.
I love it.
All right, so anyway, like, subscribe, comment your like number, at least comment your like number, and tell us how stupid we are, how ugly and fat and gross we are, how we're total idiots who don't know anything. None of those things would be a lie. No. Just comment all those things and tell us that we're big dummies. And, you can win some shit. So, and I just got a cool new mic installed on my computer so we can finally do a giveaway video. I know I've been saying that for 3 weeks, but we're going to do it.
I'm excited for the giveaway videos.
Maybe we can do it. Every time I say that, something happens. What are we going on this weekend? We can do it Friday, Saturday. Holiday time's coming up, so I'll have a lot more time. Well, I would say that, and I don't.
Yeah, the holidays aren't busy. We got plenty of time.
Yeah. Oh, it's time off. Oh, it's not time off at all. Okay. And if there was time off, football's on. So
right.
Okay. So, no particular order you pick, sir. What's your first Matt of the week?
All right, I'm going to save that. You talked about this. This was in your top 10. I had The Punisher, number 3.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's pretty good. It's good. The action, the violence is great. I just want a little more out of it.
Okay.
The Kingpin mind control thing is a little goofy.
You get a little insight as to how he's doing it. This issue,
which I did appreciate that, but it just kind of feels just a little off. It just feels un-Punisher-y.
I want to know how he's doing it.
Correct.
Because it showed how he kind of showed how he's doing it, but it didn't really explain it to where it makes sense.
Right. And so I wasn't, I don't know. You got to give conceits to a lot of these stories. It's a comic book. I understand.
Yeah.
But at the same point in time, I do want some believability in there to where I'm like, okay, I can buy that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole Wilson Fisk thing, being control of the Punisher, using him as his sort of vengeance to fight the mob because he wants to inevitably control everything. It's like, okay, why?
Yeah.
No, but why him? Why the Punisher?
Yeah, and Kingpin has a very warped. Well, he kind of says a little bit like it's actually oddly poetic. I am the white. I am the white king, and you are my black knight. He kind of sees it as a very righteous type. Kingpin is crazy.
Yeah.
In this, he's off the deep end crazy, and I almost feel like this is how these characters should be written in the MCU prime. If that's how they were written in the MCU, the regular MCU, not Red Band, top secret MCU. By when the MCU, what I mean is the comic books, not the movies. It would just sell way better.
Yeah.
DC doesn't give a shit. DC just has their characters be dark and crazy and insane. The Marvel universe is so PG, not even PG, it's G minus, PG plus. I don't know. It's anyway. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and the art in this, there are times where Frank is drawn a little goofy. His proportions at times seem a little off, and I'm just like, again, a lot of the action stuff is done very well. It is brutal.
There's a couple
loved
scenes
that
in there.
scene.
I can't show it to you, but it's a
It's a-
one-page spread where you're like,
Yeah, it's a great scene. And then, but there's like some upward shots of Frank. I'm just like, he just
what
looks
about the
a little-
sequence where I was like, what's he doing? Like, oh, that's the back of his own head.
Yeah,
He's trying. He goes back of his own. He's trying to like rip his. Oh,
yeah. It's like, and it's weird that like he knows almost that something is off with him
Mhm.
without having to be told. And it's like, and it is at one point where he is being told to kill certain people, where he's like, no, I don't. It's like, I'm still trying to fight against my programming, sort of thing.
And we get that shot of him like walking
Yeah,
away.
it just looks a
You see it a
little.
little bit. I mean, it's that shot of him like that walking through the fire, like the
Yep.
from the Batman movie, Matt Reeves'
Yes.
Batman movie, where like he's just walking through the fire. The full-on shot of him, full Punisher gear, white gloves, white boots, Punisher skull. His belt is making up the teeth.
Mhm.
Old school. That's the freaking Punisher.
It is.
That's the Punisher, and the cover is what you get on the inside. That's the very good reflection of what happens on.
Mhm.
I don't know how it's not in your top 10. It's so good.
All the things should be there. Like it is just
Yeah.
the whole. Like the sum of its parts are great, but it's like it's just when you put it all together, it just kind of feels like it's just
Okay.
missing a little something for me. But I am glad we're getting back to Frank Castle being the Punisher,
Yeah.
not Boomhauer Punisher like we've had before, and whatever the hell Jason Aaron was doing with that. It's like we're getting away from all of that.
So maybe the thing that's missing, because I get what you're saying. Now that we're talking about it, I get what you're saying. Maybe the thing that we're missing is Frank Castle's driven by vengeance for his family. He's insane. And here he's being controlled by the Joker. Or by the Joker. He's being controlled by the Kingpin.
He's basically Joker.
Yeah, so he's being controlled by the Kingpin. So it's not Frank doing it of his own free will to get vengeance. It's him being controlled by an outside force.
Right.
So maybe that's the thing that you're saying. You think that might be it a little bit?
That could be it. You may be onto something. And I feel like when you do take that away from the Punisher, if he is just a killing machine, why would he be going against his programming?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he just be like, okay, I'm just going to kill anything and everything?
Sure. Yeah. Oh, well, he tried to have him kill the girls he rescued.
That were in the, and it's like, why wouldn't he just kill them?
Well, that's where, so that now we're in the philosophy of the Punisher. Why isn't he just blowing away jaywalkers and litterers?
Well, but
but
can you actually call him the Punisher in this? He's Frank Castle, but is he the Punisher?
Is he punishing anybody? I mean, he kind of is, like the guys running the sex traffickers, he's punishing them. And he's like, well, and then the Kingpin's like, well, these girls are just sex workers and prostitutes. They're no better. They're still hurting society. They need to be killed too. So maybe, who wrote this again? Maybe they're getting it. Is this, I forget who it was. That's right. Benjamin Percy. Love Benjamin Percy. Maybe they're getting into a deeper philosophical discussion about that. Like, hey, you know what? They're just as bad for society. Kill the prostitutes. And he's like, that's when he tries to rip the thing out of his head.
But I think he should have killed. I think that's what he should have killed them. I think when you have,
but they're hot Ukrainian girls.
I know, right? But you have him cross that line, if that imaginary line that he has in his own mind, where it's like, but you're being mind controlled. So it's like, go past that line. You're able to go across that line, and then have somebody else around him try to bring him back.
Well, if they were willingly being prostitutes, but the way they framed it is they're being trafficked.
Right.
So they're framed as victims.
Correct.
So he shouldn't kill the victims. But then again, if he's walking down New York, walking through the streets of New York and comes across a prostitute, shouldn't he just be like, blam, you're a whore.
Yes.
Blam, you're a whore. Blam, you're trying to sell me drugs. Blam, you're dead too.
Right.
Like, it's okay to kill a drug dealer because he's poisoning people, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
He's, prostitute, she should be killed too. She's spreading STDs, maybe, allowing people to cheat on their husbands, blah, blah. Yep. But in some cities, it's legal. Go to Vegas. Prostitution's legal. I think prostitution should be legal.
Oh, God.
So should weed and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's my opinion.
I can't go with you on that.
We're in
but-
a deep dive on this
yeah,
one.
we are. But that,
Hey,
but,
if someone wants to give a chick $20 to bang her, she's cool with it. Consenting adults,
yeah, it's.
she shouldn't be killed for it. Man, this Punisher took a deep dive on us here.
but isn't that the things that this Punisher should be doing though? And going
Having
to?
these kind of social
It's like-
commentary.
Well, we'll go there, but we're not really going to go there. So then I'm like, well, then why even put him in that position to begin with when you're not willing to
To
actually
go that
go
far.
there? It's like, and really start getting into this story of this Punisher that is unhinged. And it's like, this is what would happen if Wilson Fisk got control of the Punisher.
Yeah.
It's like he will literally kill anything and everything in his way for the Kingpin to get what he wants and to justify anything.
But the Kingpin's motives are also very gray and convoluted too.
Correct.
He's the Kingpin of crime.
Right.
He's supposed to be like, why wouldn't he just send him after his enemies? But he's trying to Kingpin's whipping himself like a devout Catholic because he's punishing himself, I guess, too. So there's some punishing there, some deeper. Maybe this story is maybe we're giving it too much deepness than it deserves, or maybe it's too deep for us to comprehend.
Well, it's probably a mixture of those things, I think.
Somebody call Benjamin Percy and tell him we need to know about his Punisher. What the F is going on? It'll all be revealed in issue 4.
Of course. You got to read the next one.
All the questions
That's
will be
how they
answered.
get you in the next one.
And this is why we're doing 2 different videos, because we just talked for probably 10 minutes about
Yeah, we
the
did.
Punisher.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Please tell me you had this.
Oh yeah.
All right. This was generously a meh for me.
Same.
Could easily have been a skip it.
Same.
Probably should be a skip it.
There's 2 reasons why it's not a skip it for me.
Okay. The art.
The art's
Dan Mora.
solid.
Honestly,
Dan
some of the
Mora,
story.
good.
Yeah.
Well, there's different artists. So
Yes.
the main Dan Mora story.
Okay.
The Grant Mora. So we're gonna. All right. So look, there's gonna be some. We got to spoil a couple small things in here for you. So just jump ahead until you don't see these on the screen anymore.
Correct.
So I gotta say this though. Looking at your cover, there's some banger covers.
Mhm.
There's some great covers for this series. The Jenny Frison cover is really good.
Yeah.
That cover is really good. There's 3 or 4 more that escape
Sienkiewicz?
my brain right now. Sienkiewicz is fantastic. The 340 homage.
Yes.
Sienkiewicz is so good.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to sell quickly, and people are going to want it.
100%.
Just there's some great covers, way better than what.
Deadpool Batman was.
Yes,
Right.
way better than what Marvel did.
Yeah.
Way better than what Marvel did. It was disappointing.
Yeah, this one was disappointing, but in a different way.
Yeah, it was. I don't want to. It had a more serious tone
Yes.
than the first one,
Yep.
except for Amanda Connor. Amanda Connor. If you're an Amanda Connor fan, you're gonna love this. She is the most perverted person in comics. She gets away with writing the most perverted stories, and I love it. I love it. The Hulk gets attacked by these hot dogs.
Yeah.
And you know it's just her wanting to have the Hulk getting freaking
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Because you can kind of see on the end.
I can't even say the words like P-Hub style you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Surrounded
Yes,
surrounded on the hands and knees by she just wanted to have the Hulk do. I'm trying to I can't find it.
I
I'm not
know.
gonna show it to you anyway.
It's.
So then I hated the Nightwing X-23 story.
Oh my god, the art was terrible. The story was stupid. Like it's.
Hated it. So spoiler, 2 words that made me pretty happy to see again, Darkclaw.
Darkclaw was cool.
It was very cool to see Darkclaw again.
That's right. Like in my peak of when I was a kid and comic books. was
Amalgam.
Darkclaw.
Yeah, Darkclaw. Those dollar bin books are gonna. Well, they're not even dollar books anymore. They're like $10 books for the
Really?
Darkclaws. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. If you find those books in, they're not in dollar bins.
God, I remember as a kid and being like, "What? How is this possible? This shouldn't even be allowed."
And first appearance of Dead Bat. If it's a thing.
It's a thing. Who
First
cares?
appearance of Dead Bat. The universe is fornicating.
Literally,
I mean, yeah, literally. I mean, Grant Morrison.
of course.
The the Doctor Strange Constantine story was
Stupid.
yeah.
It wasn't needed. And not only was it needed, you didn't need 3 writers, big writers, the writers right now writing, quote unquote, writing this when it's just 2 guys in a room.
If some person did the plot, then put that person plot and this person did the words.
Right. But
And then what'd the third guy do?
Yeah. I'm like, what did you 3 do on this?
I don't understand. Did you see they came out with digital only versions of some crossovers?
No.
Yeah, they both released on their apps crossovers of different characters, Marvel and DC, digital only. So we're going to get them in print like in 6 months.
Right.
Printing the smash hit from the digital comic.
Well, because it'll come out in a random, box of Lunar or something. You're going to open up and be like, what the hell is this? And be like, oh, this was back when Deadpool Batman was a thing.
Yeah, so Dark Claw was pretty cool to see happen.
That was fun to see him show up, yeah.
But you're going to buy it. Pick your favorite cover. Buy it.
Yeah.
You got to get it. There were no ratios for this because DC is on an anti-ratio kick, and Marvel's just the opposite.
They literally did the opposite, I think, right?
Yeah, I mean Marvel, and I enjoy ratio variants.
Sure,
they're fun. They add more to the spec value of some books. They help sales. They help me for everybody. Anyway,
I think when they're the better covers, that helps. I always find it odd when they pick the ratio cover, and it's like, huh?
The worst one. But I also get irritated when it's a really good cover, like Ryan Brown for Spawn this week.
Oh, I didn't know he did.
Which I need to show. I need to bust it out. I'm going to show it for our bottom video. I should have showed it. Liam Sharp did the whole. I don't even know if you read that. He did the whole Spawn thing.
I didn't read his Conan either.
Anyway, Ryan Brown cover, the 1 in 50, 1 in 25, 1 in 25, I think. It's so good, and I was like, damn it, I would order like 100 of these.
Yeah.
But I ordered 100 of the other one instead. Okay, so
Batman Deadpool. It's not a throw. It's basically a throwaway story. It's just these two on a caper together. And what I appreciate from this one, as opposed to the Marvel version of Deadpool Batman, is Batman's written correctly. I think by Grant Morrison, who knows how to write Batman a little bit better.
Yeah.
But this book, I told you when I tried to read it, I fell asleep 3 times.
Yeah,
just because it's just so verbose. It is just overly complicated for other than Grant Morrison reasons. I don't know why, but it is literally just bebopping and scotting along, and it's like, will you get to a fucking point? Like I was just waiting for the action to where's the story?
Yeah,
where's the Riddler? Who's going to show up?
Who's the villain?
Right. And it's like, the villain is your inner self or whatever. It's like, fuck off.
I mean, Cassandra Nova shows up, is she the villain though? No,
I guess not.
No, because she's just a 1-page spread.
Yeah, she doesn't show back up again.
And then she's just gone. And then we're in the Lazarus Pit, and then Dark Claw, and then Chapter 3. And then I guess she is the bad guy because Damian is there, and then she's there. I guess she is there because she shows up there again, but she's in and out of their heads.
Yeah,
and then the universe has stopped banging, and they're just like, they have a little tiff. It's just weird.
It's very bizarre.
It's weird, and then we get the throwaway stories: the Hellblazer, Doctor Strange, Nightwing, Laura Kinney Wolverine, not Wolverine. Hulk and Harley Quinn, and Static and Miss Marvel, which I didn't even read because who cares about any of those characters?
Yeah. So Hellblazer, Doctor Strange, a 5-page story of nothing.
Maybe
you have James Tiny Onion, Joshua Williamson, and Scott Snyder. Now, 2 of the 3, yes, are real. I think James Tynion is not as great of a writer as everyone says he is, but still, everyone knows him. He is a writer.
Some skill in the children.
And so you have those 3 on a story, and it's like you have these 2 guys just standing in a room talking. That's it. And then you have Hayden Sherman, who's Batman Dark Patterns, Absolute Wonder Woman on the art. The art is great in this story.
And those books are fantastically drawn.
Yeah. Like the art in this is very trippy. It's
and those layouts are very that guy, very Sherman-y layouts for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. Pick up any Absolute Wonder Woman. I think it's probably the best layouts, honestly, probably in comics.
Yeah.
His layouts and the way he tells a story, the way the art flows across the page is just incredible.
It's beautiful.
Incredible.
This story theoretically didn't need any words.
No.
I think Sherman's art could have really just, had that story be told with just that. So
Yeah.
it's again, the more I talk about it, the more I want to skip it. But
yeah, Amanda's Connor story was just silly, campy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can go on, but the Hulk getting attacked by angry wieners.
And then at the end, the last panel, it's like, okay, we get it.
Yeah.
We understand.
I mean, the Hulk is pure rage and anyway.
We get what you're trying to do.
Yep. Okay. So there you go.
Pick
up your favorite cover and yep.
It's $9. This one's $9.
Was it $9?
$9?
No, $7.99.
So this one's $8.99.
Oh, because that's cardstock. Marvel. Yeah, the main cover is $8. Okay. All the other variants are $9.
Okay.
Because DC does that. They do a good cover stock.
Yeah, toss up if you want to spend your money on that. Okay.
What else you got there, sir?
I have Viking Moon number dos.
Didn't get a chance to read that one. It was close. So number 1 was also a meh, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Stories
solid in the meh.
And it's not so much the story side of it. I appreciate and I like some of the characters. I like the situation they're in. It's around the Viking time coming over, after Leif Erikson, and it's discovering the new land, and it's like, oh crap, we're surrounded by werewolves. And it's like, that's great. You had me at Viking and werewolf. What hurts this story is the art. The art does not fit this story. There are some panels that are fantastic. When it's nighttime with the werewolves, it's great. But the backgrounds are very distracting. I don't understand how much time is passing. I don't understand. It's like between night and day. And then it's like, it is just so overly stylized at certain points. And then some characters, some of the Vikings look exactly alike to where I'm like, I don't even know who this is. And so I get very lost at times to where I'm like, okay, where am I in this world? You haven't really established a map of like, this is where we are. This is where this is who they are. It's nothing. We get nothing. And so that's an issue for me.
Yeah. So Joe Pruitt, I like Joe Pruitt as a writer.
Mm-hmm.
I like Joe Pruitt as a writer. I really do. He's a friend of mine, so if he was a bad writer, I would say it. I'm more honest with my friends than I am with anybody else, really. But the artist, I agree with you, man. The art is kind of weak, and I don't know if Joe's picking the artist or if who's this published by again? Image. So this illustrator Marco Frusin, he's known for Hellblazer and Loveless. And he's also worked on Flinch, Weird Western Tales, Weird War Tales, Transmetropolitan, X-Men and Wolverine, Kick-Ass. So he's done some other stuff, but it just doesn't. And honestly, like letterer, Joe Martin, as soon as I looked at the lettering, I thought it looked very amateurish.
Very cheap, yeah.
Very amateurish. The spacing between the words seems like it's too big. The word balloons seem too big. It just seems too big. I don't know if somebody told him to letter it in a bigger font, but it just looked. Yeah.
The story is there. The fun is there. You have all of the pieces. You needed a different artist, in my opinion, to really sell this story, to make it from okay to great.
What this book could really use is an editor. There's no editor credit on here. I was about to yell at the editor and say,
Image, there's no editor?
No. Joe wrote it. Marco, art and colors. Joe Martin, letterer. Lydia Pruitt designed the logo. That's cool.
Okay.
And that's it. Cover B, cover C, cover D, Youngblood cover. Image Comics credits, Kirkland, Larson, McFarlane, Silvestri, Valentino. That's it. There's no editor. So nobody had a third look, a third impartial view to this to say, hey, is it night? Is it day? Like, I get how it changes from, okay, it's night. It's very clearly nighttime.
Yep.
It's blue. It's blue.
Night.
Got it. Then it's green. Okay,
Is that
daytime.
day? Is that the same day?
I'm
Is it the next day? Is it a month from now? When the hell is this?
Yeah, there's not a little thing that says
Later,
later,
far away,
far away,
to the next day.
the next day, elsewhere.
Right.
Like,
anything.
and then I guess you can get it from there, but then the day starts to turn
Is it
dark
night
again
Like
towards
it-
the end. Same scene. It's getting darker. And then it's okay, so it's still green. And then I get what you're saying, how
When
now
is that?
then it goes from green to brown.
When is that?
Is this daytime in the knot grass? Daytime in the rocks? Daytime in the mountains? Everybody's brown all of a sudden.
Is it dawn? Is it
and then
dusk?
it's brown and then blue. So I guess it's night
It's
again.
nighttime. It's like, is it the
Okay.
same day? How much time has
Yeah.
passed?
And then it's blue, but green, but blue. And then it's green, blue. So it's night in the
Nighttime again.
It's just, I mean, and that's important for the flow of a story.
Especially when
Obviously.
you're dealing with a evil that appears at night when there's a full fucking moon. So I'm like, and there's a cycle to which the full moon appears. So what are we doing?
Yeah, you know, again, I love Joe. He's so talented. He's written so much good stuff. I mean, he led in the comic community. He led Aftershock.
Yeah.
That was pretty much his company. You
They
know, so
started
the
off
guys had
strong.
a lot of hand in creating a lot of books. I just think it probably could use a good
Yep.
editor, a third set of eyes on the book.
Agreed.
Joe, I'm volunteering to edit your book,
There you
man.
go. There's something there. Again, Viking werewolves. Yes, I am all in.
The concept, yes.
Beautiful.
Yes. And when I read the first one, I liked the way the story flowed.
Mhm.
Like I bet if you read the script, it'd be like, yes, I want this book.
100%. Yeah.
But there's something lost between the script and the execution of the final product.
Yes. 100%.
It's still a meh. It's
Yeah.
not a skip it whatsoever.
a
Let's
skip
be
it.
clear. It's better than Deadpool Batman.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Okay,
Agreed.
what else you got?
I have Book of Revelation.
Okay, I'll start putting up stuff too. Did you read Capes?
I tried to read Capes. I got bored and stopped reading it.
Capes is a reprint
Oh.
from
Wait.
like 20 years ago. It's a
okay.
reimagining of it from the Invincible universe.
Okay.
I enjoyed Capes.
Okay.
It's not a must read, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. It felt like it felt like I was reading a spinoff of Invincible. There's some characters
Oh,
from
yeah.
Invincible in there.
Mhm.
Number 2 is on FOC this week coming up.
Oh.
So I really enjoyed Capes.
I
It's
didn't
not
like- yeah.
it's not a must read. That's why it's not a top 10.
I wasn't a fan of the interior art, honestly.
No, it looked Larson.
Yes. Yes.
Ish.
Very kind of goofy
The
stylized.
goofy, yeah.
I was like, I'm not digging some of it.
But man, Kirkham's writing is just it's a great balance between action, a little bit of comedy in there.
Mhm.
I love when the girl was fighting with the giant boobies, is punching the
yeah.
bag, and the guy he's showing this guy around, and he's like, "Who's that?" "Oh, that's Knockout." And he's like, "Obviously."
Uh-huh.
He's like, "Well, I'm gonna go say hi to her." Like, I want to see more of Knockout, and just the over the top villains, which are really cool. The time traveling crocodile.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's just like it's so funny. Anyway, I liked Capes.
Very goofy.
If you like Invincible, I advise you pick it up. It's not a must get. It is a redo, but that's Capes. So
Yeah.
we talked about a little
Yeah,
bit of this one. What do
we
you
did
think
talk
about
about it.
Revelation?
It's not bad as far as, again, all the titles. This is their main book. This is the one that they're like, it's a must read. And I do agree, if you're going to read this is a must read. Like, it's good for that. I think this just has a little bit of some pacing issues with me. I think, unfortunately, a lot of the tie-ins are hurting this main series.
You gotta ignore. Don't read Undead
can't.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Skip the last Wolverine.
It's taken the wind out of its sails. Like it
Mhm.
started off pretty well. It started off okay. It was a story to where it's like, okay, I'm with you on this. Let's see where it goes. But then it's like, you're drowning me with 7 other tie-ins by the time you get to issue 2 of the main story, to where then I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, what are we doing here? And then, but I like that little girl's story. I
Mhm.
like how she's coming across as very innocent, and then she's brought into this world as now you're super important. to Revelation, and it's like, well, I need you here, and then she finds out some stuff because of Kitty Pryde, and
Yeah.
it's that interesting story of you think that what I'm telling you is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you're then led to believe it's like, no, this is what I was told. This is the truth. You're not going to, switch me, make me change my beliefs. And then it's like you get the full story from the villain side of it, who you think is the villain. And then it's like, well, did they tell you X, Y, and Z of why this happened? So then it's that going from, innocence to experience sort of thing. And
perfect.
it's like, I really like that aspect of it. It's like, that's the heart and soul of this from this character. So I really did like that.
No, a perfect way to describe it. And they even mention that too, is they say like, and this is almost like life advice for everybody when they talk about just because this person was nice to you, it's hard to believe they couldn't be mean to somebody else.
Right.
And it's like, oh, how many times as an adult have you heard a story about this person screwed me over hardcore, and they're like, I'm still friends with them because they haven't done that to me.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Nope. I can't think of any.
Yeah. It's like, but this person was really
nope, never have. I hear things, but
I didn't even. But it's like, this person screwed me over so hard. Now that you said that, it's an inside thing. Anyway.
Yep.
But think about how many times have you had family members or friends or business associates? I did business with this guy and he screwed me out of $1,000. Oh, well, I'm doing business with him and he never screwed me out of anything. Okay.
Right.
But he screwed this other person. Does that mean you should not trust them? Should you disassociate with them? They never done it to you, but they're capable of doing it.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? This is, and there's a little bit of that in the story too, there too.
Mm-hmm.
With through the innocence of this little girl. There's a twist. What a twist!
It is a twist.
What a twist!
You don't see it coming.
No.
But yeah, it's not bad. I wish this was coming out a little more frequently, and I wish this was the only story that they were telling.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do those spinoffs, just do one shots.
Yes, do a one shot of here's where Deadpool is, here's where this person is, here's where that person is. Like the one last week, the Rogue story, whatever that was called. Like,
no thanks.
She defeated Galactus. How? Like, stupid. God. Anyway.
Yep.
Okay, so Capes and that one.
Yep. I have Captain America number 5.
Oh wait. Yes, I also have that, sir.
Okay, you got caught up. You had to read all of them, or how many did you read?
I read 1 and 2.
Okay.
I missed 3 and 4, and now I've read 5.
Okay, so this is kind of.
But I don't feel like I missed anything.
You really didn't. You didn't. Really
I feel like I'm caught up.
You are.
We secretly talked about this a little bit. We weren't supposed to. We try to. So we read all these comics and we pass each other. We see each other.
Yep.
I'm running around the store and headquarters. Kyle shows up. All of a sudden I see him there and I'm like, hey, and I'm like, don't talk about all the stuff I want to talk about so bad. Like,
mouth shut. I'm like, did you read that piece of shit? You're like,
yeah,
stop.
Yeah. How are things? Fine.
Great.
Gotta go. Like, I don't want to. If I say more than 4 words, I'll be like, "Did you read this crap?" Or how awesome was this?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so Captain America. So you've read all of them. So you start. You go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this as a whole. These 5 issues. I think at the end of this, I just felt, what's the point? Why did you choose to set this Elseworld story of Captain America coming out of the ice after September 11th? And what is the story you're trying to tell, and why did you choose to do that?
I feel the same way.
And I don't think we ever get a resounding answer to that. And I think Chip with this was towing the line of, we were getting into a war we probably shouldn't have gotten into. You're really getting into the political stuff of us going into Afghanistan and Iraq and all of that bullshit. It's like, okay, fine. If that's the story you want to tell, you're going to put Captain America, just bloop, plop them in there. What would Captain America do?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's deep. You need more than 5 issues. And I just, at the end of this, I just kind of felt like, and
I liked the story. I liked the story. I liked the other version of Cap that the U.S. tried to make because they lost Cap.
Yep.
I liked the guy. I understood his viewpoint. I mean, I really did. It's one of those where it's like, yeah, but in his mind, he's the good guy. It's like, I can relate.
Right.
you know. So almost like in Avengers Thanos, you're like, is he wrong though?
Right. It's like,
should we kill half of all life? But so I understood where he's coming from. Great fight between the two of them. I wish it was longer.
Agreed.
Really well illustrated, very well illustrated fight scene. Should have been longer. They get into the politics and the deep part of it without getting too into it. He doesn't beat you over the head with it. So it's very subtle. It's not overly political.
No.
He's not like he doesn't call everybody, bunch of fascists and we're this and that, whatever. But yeah, the ending is just like, okay, so now where are we?
Right.
Like it left me wanting more. I do want more of this story. I want more of this Cap. I want more of this world that he's built with. Tony Stark shows up and Iron Man in his old armor, but it's post 9/11, so it's modern. Cap just showed up, and he's talking about the Avengers and Thor is doing a thing. You got to meet Thor, and it's like, are we going to keep like, is this an ultimate? It's not an ultimate world. Like, is Zdarsky going to build his own universe? Please let him do that. Please, 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 because the current Marvel universe is so stale. That nothing's happening in it of significance. Age of Apocalypse or Age of Revelation.
Yeah.
Like it's, Anyway, I want more of this reinventing of the characters with significance. Again, they're doing it with Ultimate Universe, which has been solid, but it's ending.
Yeah. I felt there were a lot of things. It's like, and you were somebody who served in the military, and this view on the military of that it bred this killer, basically.
Yeah.
He was duped. He got in after 9/11 because he wanted to, go after terrorists, fight them. And it's like he was beat up, abused, tortured, basically in basic training. And he was turned into a killer, basically. And it's like,
so the whole basic training thing was weird.
Yeah.
I got hit in basic training. 1992, Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego. I got hit in basic training. Yes. Are they supposed to hit us? No. Do we all get hit? Yes. Was it very subtle? Was it to make a point? It wasn't because they're a bunch of masochistic assholes. But yeah, they towards the end snuck in a couple shots here and there during certain training evolutions to make a very clear point, and we got the message. Didn't bother any of us. If anything, it felt like oh man, okay.
Yeah.
It felt like a rite of passage, right? So didn't bother me at all. I'm not scarred forever. Or maybe I am. I don't know. But I mean, I know some dudes that if you gave them a super soldier serum and made them gave them a shield and said, you're not a superhero and go fight, they would be this guy.
Yeah.
Not because of what happened to him in boot camp, because of what we train them to want to be, like I know a lot of Marines that would be this guy and have that viewpoint and have that. I mean, yeah, it's very believable, very much. That's why I even said before you even said that, I was like, I totally get this guy's point of view. 100%. I know other guys. He's gonna laugh. I know other guys that have reviewed this book that have served, but they weren't like in combat. They weren't in the Marine Corps. They were in I don't want to say lesser branches, but they were in lesser branches. I'll just say it. They aimed high, and it's a different world. It's a different world. So some of these guys that are like, I was in the military and they would never do this. Well, F you, man. You were not in any type of service like this. No type of. It's like I could go on and on, but I'm not going to. Somebody who a school crossing guard says they know what it's like to be a cop.
Right. Yeah, it's like
that's a good analogy.
Yeah,
that's a good analogy. I like that. I'm gonna keep using that one. It's a good one.
It is.
So yeah, somebody's like, oh, I know military members that were very mad about this issue. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You maybe know one dude that has a giant vagina and he was mad about it. Nobody that has any kind of self-confidence or self-respecting military person was mad about the issue where he got beat up in boot camp. It's part of a story he's telling. Does it happen? It happens when you go to a real boot camp, not when you go to vagina boot camp. Anyway,
But yeah, I just
hey,
think
I love all all my
Yeah.
service members. I'm talking shit, yes, especially my airmen. I love my airmen. I love my sailors. I love my soldiers. You guys are all the shit. Even though the Marine Corps is better than everybody else, and you know it. Yeah, I know. Where's your box crayons? Here we go. Okay, we all talk shit to each other. I got it.
I can't make those jokes. I did not serve, so I cannot.
I
say
got all of
those
them in.
things.
I got all of them in. But
yeah,
you're right though. You're right. Back to what you were saying.
but yeah, but with that, it's like, are you trying to tell a old world versus new world story? And I think that's kind of what it's like. A Captain America bred in the 40s during World War II,
Mhm.
coming to the world now, where you have a Captain America bred from 9/11 and
Yeah.
from September 11, 2001. So it's like, okay, you're pitting two ideologies. You have a Captain America from a world to where it was, you were proud to serve. We loved our soldiers. You know, in World War II, it was an honor to go and serve. Everybody did. And it's like, then you had somebody go in and enlist in 9/11 after this. And then that's like, you're fighting an unjust war. Whereas
Mhm.
World War II was seen as, no, we need to stop evil from taking over the
Yeah.
world. So it's like, okay, put these two Captain Americas in these worlds together. And how is that going to clash?
Mhm.
And that viewpoint, and that is in here, that's here, but I don't think it's enough of literally Captain America and this other Captain America really having debates and discussions.
Yes, I wanted more.
From
I
them.
wanted
It's like,
more.
we don't need Doctor Doom and these other bullshit lackeys. And it's like, okay, they can kind of be some conduit between the two, but it's focusing on all these other things where it's like, no, I really want to know about these two Captain Americas and their viewpoints on the world. And
Yeah.
no, I'm a Captain America that wants to kill these people because they're evil. And then you have Steve Rogers, who's like, no, what America did I wake up in from? Because this isn't the America that I left.
Mhm.
So can I really make a difference in this way? And can I skew this viewpoint? And maybe he's right and I'm wrong. It's like
Mhm.
very heavy-handed things.
Very heavy. That's when I said I wanted more of the fight scene. That's exactly what I meant. You said it better than I said it. I wanted more of the fight scene. I wanted more of them. You know, they're fighting out their worldview while they're physically fighting.
Correct.
It's not just, you know, verbally having a debate.
Right.
It's your typical, you're wrong, no, you're wrong, and they're hitting each other, punching each other, and kicking each other, stuff like. I wanted more of that for the exact reasons that you just said. 100%. 100%. And yeah, it's a good series. Is it over? I think it's over.
It felt like it was over.
He said, and I do like where Cap was like, you know, General Ross, you know, he's like, oh, he went AWOL, but hey, he's back now. It's all well and good. He's like, come here, buddy. Hey, chum, come on over
take
here.
him out of handcuffs. Steve,
he's like,
good.
He's like, I disappeared for a while to talk to everybody. I wanted to get everybody's point of view of the world. I heard some good, some bad. Some people have the point of view of our enemies from World War II. He basically says without saying that, but some people have hope. He's like, long story short, I want to discharge because I want to decide what missions I'm going to go on my own.
Right.
And General Ross was like, "Oh, you can't do that."
And your property of the United States government, son. And
if anything, when Tony Stark shows up and he's like, "Hey, I'm thinking about retiring too. How you like those big ass fat defense contracts you got?" And then he shuts right up. That's a reflection of today's modern military, right there.
That's true.
Is who's running the show? It's who's pulling the strings. It's
who's making the weapons.
Yeah, it's BlackRock and those guys. That's who's running the show. So Tony Stark basically shows up as, you know, a human embodiment of BlackRock and just basically says, "Come on with me, buddy. Let's go meet Thor." You know,
pretty much, yeah.
Great job to Zdarsky. The reason it's not a top 10, you know, maybe this whole story, depending where it goes, maybe this trade would be like a top 10 all in all. But this one issue, again, I missed 2 in the middle.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm not fully qualified to speak on it. But from what I have read, it's pretty good. The reason it's a meh for me is because it's left us hanging. I don't know where's this universe happening at? Where I need a letter from Zdarsky in the back.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's in his newsletter, but don't put it in your newsletter. Give it to us so we can all see it. My newsletter is free. You can put it right here so I don't got to track it down. Like, I want to see, I guess number 6 is coming, but it's the Aftermath of One World Under Doom. So I don't know. I want to know, where does this exist? Give us a different title.
Yeah, I'm assuming this guy's going to be Red Skull. He's a redhead. I just feel like he's going to be his Red Skull.
Maybe.
And
maybe he falls into a vat of chemicals.
Well, I mean, like, because he doesn't,
Joker.
At the end of this one, he doesn't weigh in necessarily on which America is better, because you're waiting to see Steve Rogers overpowering this guy saying, no, the old way is the best way. And metaphorically speaking, by me beating you, it's no, he may have won, but he's still alive and he's under surgery at the end. So it's like,
And God, there's another cool thing where he's like, the guy's dying in Cap's arm. He's like, do you know CPR? And he's like, I don't even know what that is.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how much of a world have we changed to where in the 40s they didn't know what CPR was?
No, and a soldier wouldn't know. How to
I mean,
perform
could you
CPR.
imagine if you ask any person on the street, do they know what CPR was back in the 1900 or in the 1870 to 1950? They'd be like, oh yeah, of course they knew what CPR was.
Yeah.
Had no clue. That's how.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what that is. It's
How
like,
stupid
you
we
don't
were
know
back
what that
then.
is. Yeah,
But we're also stupid now because
we are. Are we
Anyway,
much smarter than we
let's not
are?
get into
Yeah.
that. Okay, what do you got?
I got Final Boss.
I already know what Final Boss is. I have Flash. I read Flash.
You read Flash. Okay.
I did. So I wasn't mad at this at
Okay.
all. I have read one issue of Flash. Maybe it was 3, and I was so confused. And I was like, I love the absolute universe. I got to give this one another shot. And I liked this story.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to go back and I want to read
Cool.
maybe issue. I am.
Wow.
I want to go back and try issue. This is 9. So I'm probably going to go find 7, 8.
Okay.
I'm not going to say the other 2 numbers everybody says together because I'm an adult. Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Mhm.
I will read 7 and 8. I'm going to, because I just want to, I like this. This is the beginning of a new story arc, and I can understand. I didn't know who these characters were. The giant weird helmet girl.
You're
Captain Cold is in there, but he is actually like a good guy, kind of a good guy.
Mhm.
The Rogues Gallery, kind of a good guy right now, fighting against Thrawn, who's an evil scientist girl. I can't wait to see if she becomes Zoom, like gets the black suit and somehow becomes a speedster. They reveal they're trying to unlock the cosmic treadmill at the end of this one, which is cool. They need Wally to die in order to do it, so they're trying to bring Wally. There's a traitor in their midst. And
Traitor.
yeah, it's pretty good. It was a pretty good story. So I was like, all right. I'm still staying far away from Martian Manhunter.
Don't
100%. But yeah, maybe Flash is starting to get a little more gooder.
I'm shocked because I love Jeff Lemire. He's one of my all-time favorite writers
Mhm.
currently, right now. Hands down, I love him. But I didn't feel like he was up to the task with Absolute Flash. I just felt like it literally was going nowhere. No pun intended. It's like
I was very. And then Wally starts having these weird things where he's reliving these moments, like there's a 5-second window. He's reliving the past and the future of this window. It almost drives him crazy. And it's well illustrated, actually. The art's not anything to write home to mom about,
really
but it's suffice. It does the job. It's not unreadable. It's not Final Boss art, which is really good. I mean, Tyler Kirkham. I mean, come on, right? He's illustrating his own story.
Yeah.
So it's not a Kirkham Final Boss art. And Kirkham Final Boss is also not Lemire writing neither. So you have your strengths and weaknesses, right? So yeah. Anyway, that's little surprises in here and great action scenes. The colors I feel like are very strong, or strongest part of the art in this one. And I'm pretty excited to see what happens in the next one. I'm definitely going to read the next one. So I'm going to go back and read a couple other ones. So yeah. Talking about Final Boss, sir.
All right. So this came out in what felt like 10 years ago at this point.
I was just in storage.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of the first printings of these.
Yeah. So it felt bizarre. I'm like, Final Boss. Haven't we had that before?
Mm-hmm.
And we have. In my memory bank,
did.
because I started flipping through this. I'm like, I've read this before, but it was a long ass time ago.
Yeah. So history lesson real quick. Tyler, Ale, Garza, and myself started Artist Elite, and it came out in anthology style through Lunar. We published all 6 issues. All the artists got to publish part 1, 2, and 3 of all of their issue number 1s. That was, I wanted to make sure they all got to tell that story. The first 1 or 2 issues were sold pretty well. By the end of it, sales were in the toilet. And I've spoken publicly about this. The whole project, I lost about $50,000 on the whole project because it did not resonate. And it was it was Freddie Williams Jr.,
It was.
who's in our top 10 for drawing one of the
He-Man.
amazing
Yeah.
stuff. Ben Templesmith, I'm going to forget people. Ben
Yeah.
Templesmith,
Brett Booth, right?
Freddie Williams, Brett Booth's story was in there.
Mhm.
Just God, phenomenal. Tyler Kirkham's Final Boss, Ali Garza Sandwenches, Chad Harden, Death Watch was in there. Sora Sung for a little while. She had her book in there, Carnal Confessions, which was mostly just prose, which is words, not too much art. Alan Qua for a little bit was in there, but then he dropped out because he didn't have time to do it. So it was a very fun project. I learned so much doing it. I'm such a fan of those guys. It was a fanboy dream for me to be able to publish that stuff. I
was a fan. Just seeing you creating it on the outside looking in when I was just coming in and literally just reviewing books and stuff. That was before I was even started writing my story.
Yeah.
Really. And just to see that.
Ryan Kincaid.
And Ryan Kincaid.
Oh man, how can I forget that?
Yeah.
Kincaid's was so good. That idea of his 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
Great. So a lot of these guys so Tyler's taken his issue 1 and he's now put it all together in one, brought it to Image. Issue 2 is on FOC. So we got issue 2 done, which I am very excited to read.
Yep.
But I'm not snubbing a nose at this or anything. I'm very familiar with it. I've already read it. I've seen it.
I know
a bunch of times. It's there was a couple of the artists didn't really understand why they didn't make any money on it, and I said there is no money.
Right.
So long story short, the artists got to have their issues published for free. It cost them nothing.
Yeah.
And I had them lettered for free. I paid the letterer Zen.
Zen.
I paid Zen to do all the lettering for free. He helped with some of the cover production for free. None of this cost them. It cost them their time to draw it. And some of them paid for colors out of their own pockets. Okay, that's their cost to make a comic. But there was no money left at the end of Artist Elite. There just wasn't. There wasn't enough. We weren't making enough to cover the printing cost towards the end. It was all coming out of my pocket. So, I lost $50,000. It's like 52 doing it.
Which is crazy because when I was hearing about it, when I was seeing it, when you were showing me like, hey, here's Brett Booth's story. Hey, here's Freddie Williams' story. I was like,
so
holy
good.
shit, sign me up. And
Yeah.
it just was met with a resounding shrug. It was just like, eh.
Yeah, the whole
So what?
community was just like, man.
Yeah.
And it was at a weird time also.
It was.
Lunar didn't have Image with it. Lunar just had like
That's
DC.
right.
So there weren't a lot of people in Lunar looking. There weren't a lot of eyeballs on it. The artists would promote the stuff, but not them have a huge social media presence. So it wasn't like that was happening.
Right.
Comic shops bought into it a little bit, and we had a big rollout at Fan Expo 1 year. I paid for all that. I paid for the booths and the banners and the tablecloths and the printing of the variants and all that stuff. And it was just it was a big, just kind of like a meh. Whatnot was huge at that show. They had a Whatnot exclusive between Ali and Tyler did together and mashup. And there was kind of like, meh. We thought for sure it would sell a whole bunch. And it sold like, meh. And it was like, you did a thing, cool. Got any Batman?
No, pretty much. What else do you have?
Got any
It's
Wolverine? It's like, hey guys, there's a new thing. And everyone's complaining about, we need fresh stuff. We need new stuff. We need creator-owned stuff. It's like, here's all that stuff. Everyone was like, eh.
From all of these Murderers Row guys that everyone really knows. And it's like, no. I was shocked as anybody else that it was just a shrug. And it was really upsetting because some of those stories, man, they could have been really, really good.
I still thumb through some of those books. Jordan Gunderson had his Apotheosis in there too. I told you I forget people.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe it was the anthology style that turned people off. They didn't recognize the characters on the covers, maybe because there wasn't any Harley Quinn cosplays on there.
Right.
So, it wasn't a lot of sexy covers. It was a lot of dude action covers.
Yeah. I mean, you look at Final, it's like no one knows who this is. It's just Tyler Kirkman's Final Boss. It's like you stand him on it in a cover. It's like, the fuck is that? Is that some Street Fighter character? It's like, well, it's like Street Fighter, but not Street Fighter, but basically Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat kind of combined. So it's like
the concept is really
cool. I'm okay with that.
And it plays to Tyler's strengths. Big dudes beating the
Awesome.
crap out
Yeah.
of each other. Big splash pages. The art is so good in there.
It's really good
The-
art. Of course
Zen
it
nailed
is.
the lettering. Look at all the words
look at
and I forget what you call them.
Yeah, the onomatopoeias.
The onomatopoeias are in there.
Yeah.
The words, like, they're so good. Like, it's
Mhm.
so well produced.
Yeah.
It's so well produced.
It's a comic book.
And Tyler's probably going to sell a bunch of #1 by the time he gets to issue #3.
We'll see.
I hope, I wish for Tyler all the best. I still consider Tyler a friend. I can't wait to have drinks with him again. Great dude.
I'd like to meet
Phenomenally
him. I'd like to talk
talented.
to him. I haven't talked to him. I'd like to. But yeah, so it's a meh because it's Tyler. It's art. The art is fantastic. The story is fun. It's fast paced. Again, it's Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. It's a guy going into a tournament to fight. And it's like, okay, that's all fun stuff. I'm with you. So, but it's not rocket science here. We're not splitting atoms.
It's not a must read for me. It didn't make it into
But again, I read this years ago.
It was a must read for me 2 years ago,
Right.
3 years ago, when I had it in Lunar the first time. It was a must read because it was the first appearance of these characters.
Yeah, this isn't the first appearance.
All of
anymore.
them. It was the first appearance. It was the first time it
Yeah.
was done. It was all this stuff.
Yep.
Ali Garza's story was so fun. It was
Yeah.
girls based on sandwich condiments fighting a giant cat. It was the funnest. Anyway.
Yeah.
And it matched up with this. It was such a juxtaposition. It was so fun. Anyway.
That's it. Those are my mess.
Okay, well, I got 4 more.
Oh boy.
Marion Heretic.
Geez, I didn't like that at all.
I don't know where this is going,
Exactly.
but I'm enjoying the ride a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know why they allow her to have her cleavage showing.
Well,
The priest would tell her to
that's
cover up her cleavage.
problem number
There's
2000.
so many little. So I was born and raised a Catholic. So was this guy.
Mhm.
I'm an atheist now. I've studied religion. There was like a 5-year period of my life where I studied religion, world religions, origins, the Bible, read it again, front to back. You want to become an atheist? Read the Bible. Anyway, so I understand the lore of this. The Catholic stuff, the Eucharist has these superpowers because they put it in a super thing. Okay, that's kind of cool because the Catholics do believe the Eucharist is sacred. It's literally, they believe it literally is the body of Jesus.
Mhm.
And the wine is literally, not metaphorically, they believe it literally transforms into the body of Christ.
Mhm.
Literally. That's why the priest dips his hands before he touches it, and he has the cloth, and the cloths are treated special. Anyway,
The transubstantiation.
transubstantiation. That's the word. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So anyway, it's Eucharist has this power, and she worships. They basically worship Mary. And there was a thing in the Catholic Church for a while where you're not supposed to worship. You can pray to Mary, but you can't worship Mary because that's heretical. You're not supposed to worship Mary. But this covenant's not a coven, it's the convent, this group of nuns, they do worship Mary, and Mary is giving this girl power, but there's also witches. So it's definitely a very loose play on some Catholic beliefs, along with some pagan stuff in there, and they all got this power. They need to kind of really say where this comes from.
Right.
And one of the witches wants the Eucharist because that'll make her super powerful. But if you don't believe, it would have no power for you. It's just, I don't know.
It's skirting a line where it's like, if you want to be sacrilegious and say that the Catholic Church is hatred of women and they're subservient with nuns, it's like, if that's what you believe, tell that story. Don't skirt the issue and be like, well, we'll kind of say it, but we're not going to be outright and say it. It's like, well, then don't tell your stupid story then.
They're clearly,
then it's just pointless. That's what you're trying to say.
And the 3 priests, Father, Son, Holy Spirit,
Right.
the Trinity, the 3 priests, one's super evil and fucked up, and he's hates everybody.
No.
One is more caring and whatever. One's more of different. There's 3 distinctly different personalities.
In the different ages.
One's young, one's old. They're this, and they send this nun off to go kill witches.
Right.
Basically, they're controlling her. So it's very so the reason it's a meh, because at the end we get them saying, show me who you were. this super powerful witch shows up and is like, show me who you were before you were Sister Marian Heretic.
Mhm.
And we get a little tease of who she was. Alex, can you zoom in on this for me here? And this is a cover to issue 3 coming out. I saw it on FOC. So I'm basing this on the next one coming out, but you get a little view of her over here on this side of who she was before. She has like those are tattoos on her up here. The eyes and the cross are like on her up here. And you kind of get to see I'm curious to who she was before she became this person. So the origin story of her really could make or break this. But the art's it's not bad.
It's okay. It's very manga style. It's 100%.
It's definitely manga-y for sure. It's got a manga feel to it.
Yep.
The words flow across the page well. The word bubbles are a little bigger than they need to be. I'm a big stickler for lettering. The big oversized word bubbles block all the art. Drives me nuts.
Yeah,
anyway,
agreed.
it's pretty solid book. So it's a meh for me. If you like that kind of stuff, I advise you get it. But yeah, like her cleavage shows at
all times.
I forget what they call it, but her tunic
Mm-hmm.
doesn't cover her fully on her bazonkers up, and she has some substantial bazonkers.
Yeah.
So
I never remember any nuns that I had in Catholic school that were dressing like that. Unfortunately, if I did,
my nuns were old. I
Yep,
still have
old.
scars. I have a big scar from where I got cracked with a ruler. You can't see it. I have a big scar right there. We used to have to write on the blackboard, with our hand out like this. So you'd write on your cursive words on the blackboard, and they had the solid dot and the solid dot and the dot in the middle.
Line, yeah.
And you had to write. And if you were wrong, the nun would come around with the ruler and she would crack in the knuckles. Your G is too big. You're thinking, and I got cracked and I started bleeding. I got in trouble because you're bleeding all over the place. I got in trouble, sent to the principal's office because I was bleeding.
You're a bleeder.
Jesus.
Yep.
Anyway, I got some more. I have He-Man. We talked about this last one. So Freddie Williams Jr., aforementioned from Artist Elite. Fantastic art. Oh my God, he should be the only person allowed to draw He-Man ever, ever, ever. Anything Freddie Williams Jr. draws is phenomenal. Even his turtle, I wish they didn't. I feel like his talent's wasted on turtles. He did a lot of turtle stuff a long time ago.
Yeah.
You want to read some of the best He-Man story? Read DC crossover with He-Man that Freddie Williams drew. Probably one of the coolest coolest He-Man stories ever done. Done. Blows away the Kevin Smith stuff. Sorry, Kevin Smith, you're fantastic. But man, that DC story was great.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I just I need to know what's happening with the sword. Get to the sword.
Yeah.
Stop fighting elemental creatures from the center of Eternia. Don't care. Waste time. Give me more stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool stuff that happens. A couple throwbacks to childhood stuff. The way he beats the rock monster. Anyway, I just wanted some more. So Kyle snuck it into his top 6.
Mm-hmm.
It's a meh for me, but I still advise you pick it up. If you're a He-Man fan, get it. It's not a must read for me. But maybe when issue 3 comes out, this series will become a must read. I don't know, but right now it's a solid meh for me.
That's fair.
I got 2 more. Sorry.
Okay.
Ultimates number 18.
Okay. I
don't need to read this one at all.
Okay. So it's a meh because
I'm a huge fan of the Ultimates.
Okay.
I could not wait to read this issue.
Okay.
I waited until I was in my happy space. Everyone was away from me. I had great lighting.
Beautiful.
I wasn't pooping.
Wow. Oh, that's a shocker.
I was just reading the book.
Okay.
I was so happy.
Yeah.
I was waiting and I was like, nah, what's gonna nothing happens.
Oh.
They're out of time. The Maker's coming back.
Oh.
And Tony Stark talks to the world. He reveals himself to the world, and he basically gives you a history lesson of what happened up to right now.
Okay.
And I guess one thing kind of happens, but that's it. And then he says, rise up, rise up, rise up. And then there's 0 months remaining. If you're reading this at the end, it tells you how many months are remaining. There's now 0 months remaining. And now I guess next issue is go. But this issue is pause.
Okay.
You don't even need to read it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Exquisite Corpses.
Uh-oh.
I'm a huge fan of this.
It's
Also,
slowly trickling down. You're eventually going to get it into a skip it. I know it.
oh man,
You're
so
gonna get there.
this saved it from slipping into a skip it. It saved it. Now again, I had to read issue. I had to read 2. I read issue 6 and 7.
Okay.
I saw the creepy kid character with the drone.
It's like,
I did not like that character.
it's
at
just like
all.
Hyde Street. It is like the character from Hyde Street.
I don't even know what
It's
you're
a
talking
I
about.
know it's a rip off from
But-
Hyde Street.
We finally get to see the badass dude fight the fox chick. It's been building up to this for a minute. 2 of the most badassest characters.
We assume we haven't seen
Um,
them do anything.
We assume they finally fight in this one, and it's a pretty good fight. But their point is, they're supposed to be the crazy Harley Quinnish girl kind of steals the show.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a spoiler page, but we get a good fight. These 2 characters here have a fight, and you know, I don't like it when a regular old girl beats a big guy. If you've ever fought or trained, it's dudes are just so much naturally stronger than girls. It's just a fact. And this dude with his size, he's probably 6'3".
Mhm.
It looks like, I'm gonna say 6'3", probably 230, 240 of trained solid muscle. This girl looks like she's probably 6 foot. She looks a little taller than normal. 6 foot, maybe $150.
Maybe.
He would just be able to grab her and throw her around. And he's like, damn, you're fast. He says that a lot.
Of course, you have to overcompensate and see how fast you are.
Yes, speed.
Yep.
Speed can have an advantage over size, and he doesn't really get a hold of her. So he tries to a couple times, but a couple punches here he throws would have just ended her.
Oh yeah.
It would have ended her.
Yep.
She would have been done.
Yep.
Done.
Knocked out.
And anyone that's gonna, bitch me all you want to about, oh, you're women can do that. No, they can't. No.
Okay.
When I train, anytime I've trained with some badass girls,
Mhm.
and they couldn't move me.
Yep.
They're trying to get me in some kind of headlock or submission, and they couldn't get my arm out.
Yep.
They could not do no. If they didn't have a weapon, there was no advantage.
Correct.
So anyway, I could go on and on.
Me too. I fought 3 women in my academy class. All 3 of them I had to go easy on, because if not, I would have literally hurt
Mhm.
them, and by no fault of my own, just by me being a tall, fat piece of shit. I'm just a tall, big guy. It's like my weight in and of itself would hurt you, so
Yeah.
I have to go easy on you.
Yeah, I mean, not to get into too much. My kids wanted karate lessons a long time ago, before I started training in the Marine Corps for seriously training. And I signed up with them. I was a white belt, didn't even know how to tie the belt. I was just a dude that had basic, your stupid Marine Corps training. I'm from basic training where it's just like, 1 back, 2 back, like the stuff that'll just get you killed in war. And I had white belt training. The guy paired me up with a black belt girl, and he had to tell me, and we were sparring. It was supposed to be just standing sparring, punches and light kicks. After 3 minutes, he pulled me aside and said, I need you to go about 50%. And I was like, she's a black belt.
Yeah.
And he goes, but you're way bigger than her and stronger than her. I need you to go 50%. And I was like, he's like, you're hurting her. And she had pads on. We all had pads on.
Yeah.
We had the big body pads on. And I wasn't like going full on. I was going, he said like, hey guys, we're going 60%.
Right.
He goes, I need you to go down to 50%. And then he told me, I need you to lightly hit her. And I was like, so this black belt is literally meaningless. It's
Correct.
meaningless. Meaningless. I am untrained, just a dude.
Right. Off the street.
Just literally, I was off
Yep.
the street. It was like my 3rd class.
Right.
I say that because whenever I see these fight scenes between girl it came in movies. It drives me nuts. I'm like,
Yep.
Black Widow jumping on some guy and spinning around and flying and then throwing him through the air. I'm just like, some girl jumped on me with a spinning move. I just grab her and
Would
just
not
hold
go
her and then
anywhere.
throw her on the ground and be like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I'm not moving anything.
Why are you jumping on my head? Like, anyway, so the fight scene, I say that because this fight scene was actually semi-believable. Because whoever wrote this knew he had to have the guy say, damn, you're fast. And he said it several times, damn, you're fast. And she doesn't win. But we're finally getting some action happening. We're finally getting stuff happening. It needed to happen. It was slow. There are a few issues, a lot of character building towards the middle. But we're finally up to issue 7. It's going for 12 issues. I'm excited to finally get some stuff happening in Exquisite Corpses. It almost became a skip it. This saved it as a meh. So far the series is now it's the series as a whole is a solid meh series. It was a top 10 up to issue 5.
Okay.
I read 6 and 7. After 6, I was almost like, okay, fuck this whole series. 1 issue almost ruined the whole thing. And now 7 has it as a solid meh.
Wow.
So there we are.
Hey, eventually
You'll
be right over here on my side. Don't worry. The water's warm. You got plenty.
We'll see what happens with 8. Water's warm because you peed in it.
Absolutely. Still better than Exquisite Corpses.
All right. Kyle's review of Exquisite Corpses. Put a quote. It's better to hang out in pee water than to read Exquisite Corpses.
Put that on the bag, James. Tiny onion.
Kyle, it's better to be in a pee pool than to read Exquisite Corpses.
Yep.
Kyle from Comics Elite. Okay, if you want to read Kyle's mez, you can. You just have to comment your like number, so you can't comment without liking first, and then you have to subscribe.
Yes.
We got to do a lot of deep shit in this video.
A lot.
We talked about whether or not you should kill hookers. we talked about religion. We talked about dudes fighting girls.
We talked about politics.
Politics. All the things we're not supposed to talk about.
Everything you're not supposed to talk about.
Everything not supposed to talk about. Yeah, because politics was Captain America. Yep. Military service.
Yes, we got everything in.
We hit everything in this video. You should edit that to put that as the intro. We got and we're gonna leave this in telling you that we edited it in the beginning. So anyway, guys,
perfect.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. All 500 of you that consistently watch our videos, thank you, and we're so sorry that you have to keep watching these. So believe what you like, collect what you want. Believe what you want, collect what you like. Don't listen to the haters. Read your comics, guys. Read your comics. And we'll see you next video. We're getting into the ones we really hate. It's coming up soon. So see you in a minute.